Hi, hi everyone. In the last class, we can discuss about the oscillation chapter, the various energies in simple pendulum and simple harmonic motions. Here, in the beginning, we discussed about the time period of oscillations in the last classes, where t is equal to 2 pi into square root of L by G. Today, we discussed about the different types of oscillation. Different types of oscillation. There are four types of oscillations. One is free oscillation. One is free oscillations. The second one is forced oscillation. Forced oscillation. The third one is damped oscillation. Damped oscillation. The fourth one is resonance. These are the four types of oscillations. One is free oscillation, forced oscillation, damped oscillation, as well as resonance or resonance oscillations. Let's discuss completely with free oscillation. First we begin with free oscillations. Here already we are taking the simple pendulum. For example, in case of free oscillation also, forced oscillations also we are taking. In free oscillations is nothing but the oscillations of a particle or pendulum is said to be free oscillation if the particle is oscillate without any external force. That is called as an free oscillations. For example, consider one simple pendulum which is fixed at a point. Yes, its simple pendulum of its length is L. It oscillates from mean position to extreme position, again towards the left side, mean position to extreme position. This is minus A, this is plus A. Without any external force. Normally, in normal atmospheric pressure, the simple pendulum having some air resistance. This is nothing but the force, opposing force is applied on the pendulum, applied on the bow. That means there is an applied of external force. But in case of free oscillations, there is no any external force. There is no any external force, is nothing but the simple pendulum is placed at the vacuum. Vacuum is nothing but there is no that much of gaseous mixtures like air. That is vacuum. If, for example, this is atmosphere, atmospheric pressure ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಏರ್ ಮಾಯಿಶ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡುಲಮ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟು ಮೀನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾರ್ಮಲಾಗಿ ಆಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಮ್ ಏರ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಏರ್ ಆಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪೆಂಡುಲಮ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಸಿಲೇಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಎನಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. That's why the simple pendulum where we place it in a vacuum, that simple pendulum is called as an free oscillations. Free oscillations is nothing but when the particle is oscillates with their natural frequency, without any external force, such oscillations is called free oscillation. Are you understanding? Free oscillation is nothing but when the particle is oscillates with their natural frequency without any external force. That is called free oscillations. The next one we go for forced oscillation. Forced oscillations. The name itself indicates that forced oscillations. Forced oscillations. The oscillation of a particle oscillates with the influence of external force, with the periodic external force. For example, we can take one simple pendulum. It oscillates to and fro motions. In normal position, it oscillates from extreme to mean. When we are applying some external force, for example, this end, extreme end, it can be taken to this end. Then it lifts this point. Then it oscillates the same amplitude, maximum amplitude it can be oscillates. That is forced oscillations. When you take this end at extreme position, when you are applying some force, then oscillates maximum frequency. Maximum oscillation will be takes place. The oscillations will be move faster. That is because of due to forced oscillations. For example, here simple pendulum, fixed point S. This is mean position. This is extreme position. This is a normal simple pendulum oscillations. When we are applying some external force, for example, when we are applying some, for example, this end will be taken to this end. Then we leaving this point, again it comes back to this position. That means it attains maximum amplitude. It gains maximum amplitude because of applying some external force. This is because of forced oscillation. And what about its natural frequency? Its natural frequency is different when we are applying the external force. That means when the particle is oscillates, when otherwise with the help of external force. And what about its frequency? That frequency is what? When we are applying external force, that frequency is different from its natural frequency. For example, in normal condition, it takes 2 oscillations per second. When we are applying the external force, it gets 3 oscillations. That means the oscillations is maximum. Is it right? This is nothing but forced oscillations. The next one, we go for damped oscillation. Damped oscillation. The third one, damped oscillation. This is also most important types of oscillations. Here, the damped oscillation. What is meant by damped oscillation? For example, we can take the simple pendulum which is fixed at a point. Then its length will be L. This is mean position. This is extreme position. This is plus here. In these oscillations, when the particle moving from mean position to extreme position, again it comes back to its mean position. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಿಂದ ಮೀನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ here we are having some air molecules. This air molecules is opposites to its oscillate from extreme to mean position. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಆಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗ್ಯಾಪಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಏರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸು ಆ ಬಾಬ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ದ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್. ವೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, then its oscillations will be reduces. Its oscillations will be reduces means its amplitude is also reduces. ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಸಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ in the beginning time taken, the simple pendulum oscillates from ear to ear. After some time taken, again it oscillates from ear, again it oscillates from ear, again it oscillates from ear, and comes back to rest position because of due to this frictional force oscillate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. again ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡು. ಟೈಮ್ ಕಳೆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 0. This is nothing but damped oscillations. Is it right? Damped oscillations is nothing but when the particle oscillates, then its amplitude is decreases with time, is called damped oscillations. Okay, copy this one. The next one we go for resonance. What is meant by resonance? Pause the video and copy the notes and definitions. Is resonance. This is the fourth types of oscillations. The resonance, for example, you can take one wooden box which can be connected to the another wooden box. Let's we take one tuning fork on the one side of the wooden box. The same identical with the equal shape of tuning fork is taken in the another side of the wooden box. Here in this wooden box some air molecules is there. On this side also some air molecules is there. When you take the tuning forks and strike to the rubber band, otherwise any material, then this tuning fork, it vibrates. What is meant by tuning fork? The tuning fork is an oscillating body. In a practical, we can take one experiment is there. That is a sonometer experiment. On that experiment, we are taking this tuning forks. On that tuning forks, there is a different types of tuning forks is there. Only depending upon number of oscillations. For example, 580 tuning fork is there, 420 tuning fork is there, 280 tuning fork is there, 320 tuning fork is there. That number indicates that per second this much of vibrations will be takes place on the tuning forks. For example, 320 tuning forks. That means per second that tuning fork it vibrates 320 times. That is 320 tuning forks. For example, if this tuning fork is taken and strike to the band and placed at a wooden band, then it influences that force on this gas molecules in a wooden box. For example, this tuning force is vibrates 10 Hz. Its frequency is 10 Hz. Then here also the air molecules are vibrates in a frequency 10 Hz. These air molecules or gas molecules are influenced to these gas molecules with the same frequency. These are also vibrates with the frequency 10 Hz. And these gas molecules also influences to this tuning fork with the frequency 10 Hz. That means we are setting a body to vibrate another body, to vibrate this body with the help of another body with the same frequency. That means ಈ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಕು ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಫೋರ್ಕ್ನ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಇವೆರಡು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿಲೇ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ರೆಸೊನೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ರೆಸೊನೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಫಿನಾಮಿನಾ ಆಫ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ, setting of a oscillating body to vibrate, setting of body with vibration of body with the help of other body, with the help of other body with the same frequency is called resonance. Are you understanding? The resonance is nothing but the setting of a body with the vibration of body with the help of other body. ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್. ಇದನ್ನು ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನದರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ 10 ಹರ್ಟ್ಜಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ 10 ಹರ್ಟ್ಜಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರೆಸೊನೆನ್ಸ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ 4 different types of resonance. The next we go for the seconds pendulum. Next we go for seconds pendulum. Already we are discussing about simple pendulum and the time period for simple pendulum. Here seconds pendulum. Seconds pendulum is nothing but it is a simple pendulum, a simple pendulum whose time period is equal to 2 seconds is called seconds pendulum. For example, consider one simple pendulum. It oscillates from extreme to mean. It takes 2 seconds. For example, this is initial position. Time period is nothing but number of oscillations per second is called frequency. But time period is nothing but the time taken to complete one oscillation. That is time period. But in case of seconds pendulum, the time taken is 2 seconds to oscillate, to complete one oscillation. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ 2 seconds. That is time period T. Are you understanding? Seconds pendulum is nothing but it is a simple pendulum. Its time period is equal to 2 seconds. Then it is called as a seconds pendulum. But in numericals ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ನ. ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಈಸ್ 4 seconds 8 seconds ಆಧಾರ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಬೈ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೆಂಡಲಮ್ ಈಸ್ 2 seconds. This is nothing but seconds pendulum. Then if it oscillates for one complete oscillations, it takes 2 seconds. Then what about its length? Length is varied or not? Let's be fine. For example, T is equal to 2 pi into L by G. Is it right? The time period of seconds pendulum is 2 seconds. That is 2. That is equal to 2 pi into L by G. 2 to get cancel. Remaining is 1 equal to pi into L by G. Cross multiplication ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Square root of G is equal to pi into square root of L. Squaring on both sides ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? Where square root of square get cancelled, that is equal to pi square into root L square. Root get cancelled, remaining is ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ g is equal to pi into L. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೇನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಲೆಂತ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ L is equal to g by, this is pi square ಅಲ್ವಾ, g by pi square. This is the length of the second pendulum. Are you understanding? Next here, then what about its length? Find out ಮಾಡಿ. Where L is equal to, g is nothing but acceleration due to gravity. Where g by pi square, g is, what is the acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface? 9.8 divided by pi is nothing but 3.142 whole square. Calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ that answer should be 0.996 meter, which is approximately 1 meter. Are you understanding? The length of the second pendulum, the length of the simple pendulum is 1 meter. Are you understanding? This is about seconds pendulum. Next we can solve some problems based on total energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, and as well as time period of simple pendulum. Okay, next we solve the problems.